Hello? That was a terrible time for that to happen. I don't know if you heard that. There's something behind me for. Hello and welcome back to the Willowmist Emporium of Antiques and Curiosities. I've still not once fucked it up. I'm a bit scared to be back. The last time we were here, we literally filmed for, what was it? 2.5 hours, and I ended up splitting said recording into 2 parts. I'm sorry, I was like looking at the times on this and I was trying to decide if like it's what time it was for me or for, like in the game, and I'm assuming it's for me. Like this one was freaking me out. I was like, did I not save? No, we're up to day 7. We literally, I just put the recording into 2, so I'm very scared how long this day is gonna be. But also, this is a demo, by the way. This isn't even the full game. Whatevs, you know? That is like the loudest rain I think I've ever heard in my life. Why is the rain so loud? What the hell? Wait. Thank you for being slightly less loud. Jesus. You woke to the soft patter. That's not soft. There's nothing soft about that. The soft patter of rain against the window pane. Gentle as a lullaby, still echoing in the quiet hush of morning. With the bleary eyes, you saw the world outside of your window was tinged in grey. The colours muted. Oh my god, you know what? It's been so long. It's not been that long. It's been like, what, 2 weeks? It's not been that long. Because of everything that happened with... what the fuck is the werewolf's name? I've forgotten. Eden, right, it was Eden. Because of everything that happened with Eden, I completely forgot about everything that happened with Florian. Is Florian gonna show up to work today? Hedge your bets now, I guess. Oh my god. The rain fell in steady sheets, and the air in the room felt cooler, calmer. Like the storm had swept away yesterday. I paused because it felt awkward, but anyway. Wrapped in the warmth of your blankets, you let yourself sink a little deeper into the mattress, lulled by the rhythm of the rain and the soft creak of the old building. Oh, well, here comes some chatterbox to ruin this. I'm not sitting right, hold on. I'm upset by how I'm sitting. I'm now filming this one late into the evening, so I cannot be nearly as aggressive as I was with Barnabas the first time we saw him, or at least last time, not the first time. You would not believe this, master. Just as preposterous. Lady Sabrina, I can't remember what I said. I've not been calling her by the right name, because I don't know. I don't know what her name is. And I can't remember what I was calling her. I think it was Sabrina, not Anyway. Has betrayed Countess Belladonna for a 3rd time. What a shock. No one's shocked. You're the only one shocked by this. And this time there were public hexes thrown about as if they were common insults. Can we get him on a better TV show? You peek out of the covers towards the TV and found Barnabas still on the couch where you left him last night. Guess books don't need to sleep. Light flickered through the rain speck. Oh, I see, I understand. Light filtered, for starters, not flickered. Light filtered through the rain-speckled window, and the room still held that quiet of early morning. The TV's on, son. But of course, peace could not survive Barnabas. And don't even get me started on Lord Thistlewick. There's some great names, by the way. He's faked his own banishment, master. Banishment? Who does that? At least it wasn't his death. Would death be better? Barney, did you even sleep? The books need to sleep. I am a sentient grimoire. The fact I must explain this to you is so often, however, does not surprise me. No, it was right. As I believe your brain did never fully develop. Damn. I transcended such trivial mortal needs like sleep or hunger, but if I were capable of exhaustion, I would say I am running solely on indignation and disbelief. You watched that show all night? Naturally. I could not possibly pause while Countess Belladonna was teetering on the brink of scandal-fueled exile. The fact that it was running all night I think is the more impressive fact. I have two options. Lay in bed and listen to my book talk about an unpopular TV show, or get up and get to work. Alternatively, just leave. Take the day off, go somewhere else. Actually no, we need money, don't take the day off. We're getting up. Not really a choice, is it? You rose from bed, stretching a little as you did. A glance at your phone told you it was nearly 8 AM. The sun had risen even if the sky remained cloudy and grey. You dressed, then got together a simple breakfast before heading downstairs. Came down the staircase expecting to see Lucille, the same as every morning, standing guard near the door, but she was nowhere in sight. Instead, you noticed Winnie sitting at the front desk. Haven't seen you in a hot minute, lady. King, finally! Were you waiting for me? Oh right, we're gonna test fate and maybe murder her today. Forgot about that. Not really waiting exactly, I was just getting lonely. Florian is usually here does stay overnight. Is usually here overnight, but after he ran off yesterday, he hasn't come back. I do appreciate that you witnessed all of— oh no, she watched him run out the door, never mind. I do, we asked her. I'm sorry, Winnie. You know, I'm just upstairs, right? You can always come and hang out— no, problem and solution, sick her on Barney. I don't think those two would get along at all. I think she could out-chatterbox Barney. I think that's the solution to our problem with this guy. You can always come hang out if you're feeling lonely. I guess I just didn't want to make you get hurt again. What? Are you still thinking about the glass thing? Don't worry about that. Also, stop inviting people into your room. Especially when you're sleeping. Don't worry about that. It was a silly accident. Then maybe we could have a sleepover sometime? I'm sure Barney would love that. Who? Okay, do you have a secret boyfriend hidden upstairs? I fucking wish. Wouldn't that be exciting? Alas, no. He's, a stray I picked up. He can hear you, by the way. A cat is even better than a boyfriend. I would agree with you. No, not in the slightest. What the hell, we're friends, right? She's also a ghost, by the way. The potential that she can't leave this building, nor has she ever left this building. Your secret's probably mostly safe with specifically Winnie. Yeah, of course. The bestest friends ever. He's a book. A book? He's called Barnabas, he talks and everything. Got a bit of an attitude problem though. When he stared at you blankly, I'm like, he's watching TV, you can go look. Like a diary? I fucking wish he was a diary. A spell book. Whoa, like magic and stuff? This voice is changing so much. Apparently there's some things my aunt didn't tell me about her and myself. Typical, huh? You're a witch. No, I'm a wizard. Harry. Something like that. Only you and Florian know though, so don't go around telling people. My lips are sealed. This is so exciting. Can you turn me into a frog? Oh, actually, when Florian comes back, turn him into a frog. You know what? Done. Done deal. I don't think he'd appreciate that. I think he would actually, because then he wouldn't have to talk to you. There's also no way he's showing up to work today. Simply no way. You don't pay him? He's getting direct deposit? No way he comes to work today. He doesn't need to. As long as we can turn him back after, he can't complain, right? Come on, it's just a little prank. Unfortunately, I've only learned the spell for turning someone not. Oh, what? Unfortunately, I've only learned the spell for turning someone into a frog, not turning one back. I don't know why my brain couldn't fathom that sentence and I just invented the ending of it, but I got there. Maybe it's a good thing you don't have the other one. We could get into way too much trouble. Oh. When he googled. We? Of course, you and I could be partners in crime, just like in those detective shows. The police would never figure it out. Hey, they'd figure me out. They'd never figure you out. You're right. You're a fucking ghost. How would they arrest you? You go through handcuffs. I don't know, a string of frog transformations just after I moved to town sounds awfully suspicious. We'll need a cover, obviously. Maybe we could pin it on someone else, Florian. I can't really turn anyone into a frog, you know. Not yet, at least. No, my plans. Barney is a tough teacher. So far, all I can do is be slightly better at looking for things. That doesn't sound like a superpower. It's not, but if there's a pen under the couch, I'll be able to find it. Okay, that's pretty cool, I'll admit it. With a grin, you walk over towards the counter and lean on it, then looked up towards Winnie. So, it's your big day. Are you excited? What do you mean? Don't tell me I've forgotten something important. I have to. But you remember, it's our wedding day. We're going out for dinner. You forgot you're the guest of honor tonight. All of these are great options, by the way, and I wouldn't mind picking any of them, but I do have to pick the wedding option because it's great, and we've joked about having weddings with this chick, like, so much. Since, I think it was yesterday. Oh my god. Oh, wedding it was because... Maybe it wasn't because Eden came over. I don't fucking remember when it was. We had this conversation already. Don't you remember? It's our wedding. I'm a little hurt you'd forget so easily. Oh, what do you mean? You and me will head down to the church and get hitched. Lauren will be our flower girl and Lucia will give us away. Eden's making us some wooden rings and Emmett's going to handle our joint finances. Winnie flushed red and she fidgeted, tugging at the cuffs of her sleeves. We can't just... Sure we can. What, have you got other plans today? Come on, Winnie, this is the moment we've been waiting for. He is going so far in with this joke. She continued stammering, clearly flustered, her blush grew deeper and she tugged harder on her sleeve. You couldn't help but laugh. I'm just kidding, Winnie. We're going out for dinner, remember? Dinner! Oh, yes, of course! Winnie let out a long breath. But if you still want to get married, I'm always down. I almost forgot, and then you went and made a joke like that too. I really thought you were serious. Why? Did you actually want to marry me? The scandal would be terrible, you know, an idol and her manager. So that's the only problem? What if I resign? Winnie's eyes grew wide and she shook her head rapidly. No, don't do that, I need you. Fine. We'll have to save our scandalous relationship for another time. The sound of thunder in the distance aroused you from your conversation, and as the clock struck 9, the rain grew heavier. There isn't... I guess it's not a full moon. I was thinking, would thunder and lightning affect any of these people? But I don't think so, right? Werewolves don't care. Well, I guess as long as they're not scared of thunder and lightning. I don't know what Emmett is. Still pissed about it, by the way. Still upset. Oh, she's been struck by lightning. No, she's a massive fucking lightning hazard. I wonder where Lucille is. Oh, never mind. What do you mean? It's Sunday. The store's closed today. Huh. Is it? Oh, no. It is, isn't it? I'm such an idiot. With a sheepish laugh, you rub the back of your neck, a little embarrassed. I mean, you could open on Sunday, who gives a shit? Oh, which does mean Florian's not coming. For realsies. I could have slept in some more then. Well, it's probably good not to spend all day lazing around in bed. That does sound pretty great, though. You know, I can't remember what it was like to sleep. Winnie leaned forward on the counter, resting her chin in her hand. And I still clean on this day so that I can not have to clean. Oh, I'll be kind of pissed actually because it means I could have used today to do my banking. My bills, there you go, and then I could use yesterday. Anyway, lessons to be learned. To be honest, I can't remember most things. What the world looks like, or what food tastes like. It's so weird, but also normal? I don't know. Fair enough. What kind of stuff do you remember? The sound of floorboards creaking, a sunset, and that song. But there are a lot of things I can't remember. My birthday for one. Isn't that lame? I can't even celebrate. Well, why not today? Huh? It's the 7th of November today. If you don't know when your birthday is, why not choose one for yourself? But isn't a birthday special? Any day can be special, even a random day in November. We're already going out for dinner tonight. Why not make it a party? Hells yeah. When he blinked, then gave me a big, beaming smile. You do that for me? Oh my god, I'm sorry. You're acting like it's some huge inconvenience. Of course I would. I mean, like, why though? You know, like, you've known us 6 days? I don't know what day we met Winnie on. Thank you, really, thank you. It might have been day 3 actually. I might have only known this bitch 3 days. 4 days, I guess. Hopefully the rain clears up though, or we'll be having it here instead. And I need to find somewhere to contact Florian. He left yesterday before I could ask him to come. It wouldn't be a proper birthday party without our resident grump, would it? No, it wouldn't. We gotta invite him. Time to find out where he lives. Except I don't have his number or know where he lives. Winnie's gotta know something. Do you know if he has any friends around town we could ask? Absolutely not. I don't think Florian has many friends. At least none I've ever heard him talk about. I was gonna say ask. He likes to keep his private life pretty private. Well, I have a few errands to run today, so maybe I'll have some luck finding, I don't know, his address or number somewhere. You'd think my aunt would have those. The rain outside pounded the roof in a constant, steady rhythm. It was a calming sound, even if it was making leaving the house a little less than ideal. Since it's your birthday and everything, how about we keep each other company too? I'd love to. Let's get to it then. We'll sort through storage and clean up stuff. Just because I like fight. You begin searching through your aunt's collection. Oh, I found another owl plate. Okay. Okay. I have sold one of these before, I believe. But how much? Don't remember. You're sweeping up under a table when you notice something. A sock. A sock with rainbow stripes and polka dots. It seems strangely out of place amongst all the dusty antiques. But perhaps someone had dropped it by accident. Oh my god, the chick we haven't seen in yonks. Is this Aunt Sylvie's? It doesn't really seem like her style. You bent down lower and noticed a second sock. And a third, none of them matching of course, which did lead you to believe that they could belong to your aunt. She did seem like the kind of person who couldn't pull off mismatched socks after all. Your eyes searched around the store seeking out any further stray socks. Oh hells yeah. Done. Done deal. Easy. Oops, I'm sorry. There, peeking out from beneath a stack of old magazines, you reach under and pulled out another sock. This time decorated with cartoon penguins. And then you noticed another and another, all in an almost suspicious line leading to... There at the edge of the counter, a basket filled to the brim with mismatched socks. You tipped it upside down and watched as dozens, then hundreds of socks began to spill out and cover the counter, then the floor. You flipped the basket over to find it just as full as when you began. No worse for wear from the massive avalanche of socks that had just covered the entire storefront. Is this a magic sock bin? I guess. someone would find infinite mismatched socks useful. Oh wait, they bought up. Oh no, where's my skill point gonna go? Where's my skill point gonna go? Wait. Wait. I can't remember what's this one. Stats. Did I not get a skill point? Maybe I didn't. Oh my god. I can sell this. Uncommon. 17 to 140 to— oh god, what am I gonna price it at? What am I gonna price that at? Like 70 bucks is probably too much, but like, store cleanliness has increased. Okay, it's a sizable chunk, but it didn't fill it. Interesting. Good to know. The sun was beginning to crest over the horizon, but also it's good to know that you could potentially find things whilst cleaning the store. The sun was beginning to crest over the horizon when the rain ceased and the sun peeked out from behind the clouds, painting the streets and buildings in a wash of colour outside of the store. After a busy day around the closed store with Winnie, you were unsurprised to not find any way to contact Florian. With a sigh, you begin to think you could just like go knock on every door. Wynne might know, or maybe Emmett? Who can I ask? If you're giving me the option, I'm gonna say Emmett, by the way. Oh, who's it gonna be? I'm calling it Eden, by the way. Or maybe Lucille, because we're going out for dinner tonight. She might have popped by. Pop. At that moment, the chimes by the door sounded, and the door opened timidly, though it might be Florian. Sorry, the store's closed. He came. I didn't think he would. Or maybe it's not him, actually. No, I think it is. I should just read the paragraph and move on. We'll find out really quickly. Standing in the doorway was a familiar short man with dark hair, wearing a slightly oversized jacket and headphones around his neck. He looked towards you almost sheepishly. Yes! Also, you called him short and he is taller than me, meaning I am tiny. I know Emmett's tall and all, but like, damn. Can we talk? Oh, any day for you, my love. I'm sorry. He's not Emmett, I need to calm down. I'd say we already are. He rubbed the back of his neck, not meeting your eyes. Yeah, I guess so. I'm, sorry for running away. He glanced towards you, but quickly away again. And sorry for what I tried to hurt you, so— God, this fucking sucks. Apology accepted, but on one condition. Can you tell me what's going on with you? I mean, bitch, it's pretty self-explanatory. You witnessed like all of it yesterday. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Where's Winnie? She's upstairs still. I'm guessing she doesn't know. No one knows except Sylvie. I had to tell someone. Look, this is new to me. I'm a vampire, I guess? I don't fucking know. It's not like I chose this, and I hate blood. The smell, the taste, it's disgusting. I try to avoid it, but sometimes I'm not in control. I get so hungry, but all my old favorite foods just don't work anymore. So I try to keep to myself and keep away from people. It worked. I said it backwards, but it's fine. Also, this whole conversation with such somber music's making me feel sad, by the way. I'm trying to power through it because, like, obviously it's gonna have a quote-unquote happy solution. I'm very curious to know what's gonna happen. In the end of this, obviously we're gonna invite him to dinner, but like, you know, aside from that. All this tiredness has been hunger then? No, I think he doesn't go to sleep because he's scared that he's gonna do what he did yesterday, which was attack someone in a half unconscious state because he fell asleep. I think that's what it is, right? Oh, never mind. Fuck me, I guess. Yeah. You've eaten now, right? You don't look as bad. I guess so. Well, there you go. No harm done. Fucking love this guy. You say that, but... Oh, what, Florian? What do you want? You're not a danger to me. I believe that. You're just going through some stuff. I was like, Florian, you keep yapping. Man is gonna just offer his neck to you, by the way. He's gonna offer to feed you, and that is not a situation you want, so you best just, like, stop trying. Like, there is no situation where this man tells you to, like, leave, by the way. I know what he wants, like, pushing this conversation this hard. Florian was silent for a moment before a weak laugh escaped him. He's gonna, I guarantee there's gonna be a line where he's like, you really are just like your aunt. Never mind. God, you're a fucking moron. Why aren't you scared? Because I like you, Florian. I don't think you'd actually hurt me. You're an idiot. Oh, I'm well aware. It won't happen again. I won't let myself get into a situation where it could, so just try to keep your distance, please. That's not gonna happen, by the way. I'm not going to abandon you just because you're scared. This is also- both of these are great lines, because objectively I think I probably would say like both of these in tandem. It would be a, I'm not gonna kick you out, okay, because I don't give a shit. But if you need space and you do want me to not be that close, I'll do that for you until you feel comfortable, because I think objectively that's the right thing to say to someone in this situation. But I'm gonna say the first one because it's way more funny. I'm not going to abandon you just because you're scared of yourself. You can ask me to be careful, but don't ask me to pretend I don't care about you. I don't deserve that. Too bad, you've got it anyway. Why the fuck are you so nice to me? Why not? You're a good person, Florian. Oh, vampire, I guess. Florian started, what? Florian stared at you blankly, a confused, almost pained expression on his face, as if the very concept was foreign to him. With a deep breath, he looked away from you, then back. Just don't expect anything from me, alright? I don't want to drag you into my bullshit. Then don't, but I'm gonna stick around either way. Now I've got a question for you. How does one go about inviting a vampire to a birthday party? A what? I meant to ask you yesterday, but things got a little hectic. Eden invited us all out for... There we go, is this man like Eden? Was he here when we met Eden yesterday? I think he was, right? No, it was early in the morning, right? He wasn't around. Anyway, I'm just now realizing we're going out for dinner with two people who can't eat. God, am I just that insensitive or what? You're inviting me out? Yeah, of course I'd love you to be there, but if you don't want to, I'll go. This man doesn't have any friends. He wants to hang out. If it's fine. Of course it's fine, I'm inviting you. It's more than fine. It wouldn't have been the same without you. Oh. Where does the birthday thing come into it? Oh, we decided it's Winnie's birthday today. Is it her birthday today? Likely not, but today is as good a day as any for someone who can't remember their birthday. Yes, Lucille's finally showed up. There was another knock at the door and then it slowly opened once again as Lucille walked in. Though you almost didn't recognize her. Oh, casual Lucille outfit incoming and I'm so excited. For the first time? Or is it her fancy armor? Never mind. Oh my god, it's not her fancy. Wait to see her I hope we get to see her fancy armor, by the way. For the first time since meeting her, she lacked her characteristic. Fuck me. I'm not ready to get it. She lacked her armor and instead wore a much simpler blouse and trousers. God, I love you. Lucille, I love you so fucking much. Oh my god. You look amazing. Okay. I've had enough. I'm good. I can recover. New outfit unlocked. Nice. Good afternoon, Sir Florian and King. How do you fare on this fine day? Slide over, bitch. How was it fine? It's been pissing down with rain all day. And now the sun has risen and the rain has departed. It is a blessing indeed. Nice to see you, Lucille. You look beautiful today. It's been a busy day actually. The day's even better now that you're here. Great. You look beautiful. She does. You look stunning. You look beautiful today. Wow, you look beautiful every day, but it's nice to see you looking a bit more casual. Lucille blinked, her expression caught somewhere between surprised and flustered, though she quickly straightened, recovering her poise. I was gonna say posture, but that was not posture. What's wrong with you? You honor me with your words, King. I merely wish to give my armor a brief rest during our meal, though I did worry it would leave me feeling exposed. It's not like you're naked. To her, she might feel like it. Nay, but I wear my armor like a second skin, so it is akin to being bare. You're butt-ass naked right now. Beautiful is a word I am unused to, I must confess, but I am pleased that you would use it on me. Florian looking hot as hell too, sorry. A slight smile curved her lips. Aww. Aww. Next to you, I fear I may pale in comparison. Oh, she know how to flirt back. Flatterer. The truth has always fallen from my lips with ease. Oh my god, fuck yeah, Lucille. Fuck Florian right now. Florian. Jealous as fuck. I'm flirting with a pretty lady and you're fucking not. God, let me leave if you're just gonna stand there flirting, please. Flirting? I would hardly call this flirting, Sir Florian. King's intentions are pure. You're seriously going to sit there and pretend this isn't flirting? This reminds me about a person I knew in university. I don't know if I told you this story yet. Who literally, they got invited out by a guy to go watch a movie, eat dinner, and then have a walk on the beach. I was like, oh, so you're going on a date? And they're like, no, it's not a date. I'm like, motherfucker, look up the definition of a date and that'll be printed there. They were so adamant. They argued with me about the fact that it's not a date, and I was like, fine, not a date. Don't be surprised. So if this person tries to ask you to be their girlfriend at the end of this fucking date, they come back, the next one's happened, like, you know, that was the plan for the week, and they come back like Monday, they ask me, I'm like, no fucking shit, it was a date. Anyway, had to rant. Just had to rant, just a little bit. Complimenting one's appearance is simply a gesture of kindness and respect. Right. And I'm the king of Willowmist. No, that's me, bitch. Sorry. I do not believe this town exists under a monarchy, Sir Florian. And that was sarcasm. Lucille. Florian sighed. It was sarcasm. Ah, my mistake. It is sometimes difficult. What? Ah, my mistake. It is sometimes difficult to discern, though I appreciate your efforts, Sir Florian. Yeah, whatever. It's more difficult to discern when it's coming from Florian, by the way. Wow, everyone's here. There's too many voices. There's too many voices now. Not quite everyone. Emmett and Eden haven't turned up yet. Are we meeting here at the restaurant? There's one restaurant in town. Winnie hurried down the stairs and her eyes immediately lit up at the sight of Florian. Aww, best friends for life, these two. Florian! What? You came back! Yeah, I kinda work here. Bitch, it's a day off today. Ooh, you know what? No, that's not what I meant. I mean, after you ran off last night. He's like, bitch, can we not bring this up? You fled during your shift, Sir Florian? Scandalous. You're like, I'm staying none of this, I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. It's my fault actually, but we worked it out. It wasn't. Yep, all worked out. I'm glad to hear that. It is good for all of us to take an outing like this. Bonding as colleagues is a vital part of the work experience. You nod sagely. Totally. Oh my god, book club I'd forgotten about, by the way. I've been reading that book. We only have one copy, so we are passing it around. Do I work here? Yeah, you're the fucking shop's mascot at this point, bitch. If you count getting in the way of work, then sure. Cute smile though. He loves Winnie. Hey, that's not nice. Don't make me king. Oh. Nope, I got it. Hey, that's not nice. Don't make me make king turn you into a frog. Bitch. We were meant to keep this a secret. Lucille's right there. Into a what? I'm afraid I must admit ignorance on this topic as well. I mean, I'm just sitting there face palm. I'm just like, Winnie, I told you like 4 seconds ago to keep it a secret. God damn it, lady. Just bring the book to dinner at this point, anyway. Who can't turn someone into a frog? Lucille raised an eyebrow and Florian stared flatly at her, then at you. Anyway. Eden and Emmett still haven't arrived, huh? Call Emmett. I wouldn't be surprised if Emmett doesn't turn up at all. He's never wanted to get to know us before. Why would that change now? I walked him home. You shouldn't think such things of Florian. He will surely arrive soon. I will blow up his cell phone if he doesn't. However, if Sir Eden were to find himself lost in a ditch somewhere, then I would not be surprised, nor would I be upset. What is your deal with Eden, by the way? I forgot you didn't like him. It is not a simple dislike. There is something uncanny about him. I would agree with you. You pause, considering your words carefully. Oh, here we go. The world has energy, a presence. Some people are bright and vibrant like you, King, and others have an energy that is quiet, more subtle. But when I look at Sir Eden, it is as if he is no aura at all. Oh. Maybe you just don't like him. It's not illegal or anything. I would like to think I am not so petty, but... I do think he's fun. He's also hot, but he is shifty as fuck. I do agree, there is something... I don't... Here's my thing. I fear that what I'm about to say, the moment I click it, he's gonna arrive. I don't want to, like, upset him. I don't want an awkward dinner. So I think I'm gonna go with I think he's fun, but he is shifty for sure. I think he's fun. Fun in a wouldn't trust you as far as I could throw you kind of way, but fun nonetheless. I will endeavour to take your opinion into account and not simply assume the worst. I apologize. Hey, you're free to assume away. I don't give a shit. You don't need to say sorry for not liking someone. There's a hell of a lot of people I don't like too. That is fair, but it is a shame to let distaste rule one's emotions. Lucille, I love you for that. Ooh, yes, they both came together. The chimes by the door rang once again, and when the door opened, you were surprised to see 2 silhouettes. Did you kidnap Emmett again? One tall is standing rigidly, and another that stood with a confident swagger. Hello, my love. I'm not talking to you. This is like the craziest panel because these are like 2 people that I like to imagine. Florian also on this page. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I don't remember. Did we give a voice to Eden? I don't remember what it was. Hey, honey, I'm home. I told you not to say that when we got here. He was planning this? Like outside? That's crazy. And I told you I don't listen. Now, who's ready for a night on the town? It's dinner, not a pub crawl. Emmett, Eden, I'm surprised to see you 2 arrive together. We happened to bump into each other. Fate can have such a heavy hand. You were loitering about outside my house all afternoon. Bitch, he knows where you live too. Ugh, I'm offended. I would hardly call that fate, even if such a thing were to exist. What are you, by the way? You might be normal. I don't believe it. Fate works in mysterious ways, my friend. As I said, it is hardly so mysterious that fate. I love so. God save me. No, you can't leave. I don't think even God can save you now. I'm not saying the last option because I want to be a part of that room. I'm not sorry for that comment. But we're on Team Emmett right now because Eden's still sus. And Emmett will love me by the end of this fucking game. If it is the last thing I will goddamn do, I will find out this man's secret and be satisfied with my life. Sorry, Emmett, I don't think even God can save you now. You don't need to remind me. Good evening. That's not your voice. I started and I went, this isn't who's talking. Good evening, Sir Emmett, Sir Eden. Well, why are you too tall for the frame suddenly? It was a good evening, yes. I'm sure it will be still. I don't think I've ever seen this store so full of life, yet how do we all fit? Too much shit plus too many people. Too much life, if you ask me. I'm with you, Florian. Not Florian, he's being a sourpuss. A what? A sourpuss. Come on, it's my birthday, cheer up. Your birthday? Well, no one told me that. Actually, we just decided this morning. How very curious of you. This makes me think you don't know when your birthday really is, perhaps. Well, it might be today. That's me. Hey, there is a chance. It's a 1 in 365 chance. What? Where did that I think come from? I don't know about you, but I like those odds. Hey, there is a chance. Honestly, I think it's a great idea. We should all get birthday cake whenever we want. I'm with you on that statement. What is this word? Is this a real word or is it a spelling error? Hold on, I have to Google this word. Because like, stop it. Because I thought he was gonna say financially irresponsible. Oh, but it's seeming like it isn't a real word. Oh, I put a wrong letter in there, man. That's the problem. How'd I put an A there and not an I? I was then also thinking physically impossible. This is a real word. In a way that relates to government revenue. It is financially.
Fiscally.
Fiscally? Just say financially. That sounds fiscally irresponsible. Fiscally. Thank you for the new word, Emmett. Why are you saying it now? Cake is never fiscally irresponsible, Emmett. I bet you have a secret sweet tooth hiding under that suit somewhere. But he's got many secrets hiding under that suit somewhere. Sweet tooth or not, sugar should only be consumed in moderation. See if he's got the Zane habits or not. We'll find out eventually. So you do like cake? Of course he does. This big guy is a huge softie deep down. How do you know so much about this man? Did you do date? Am I missing something? I've seen the key ring in your pocket. What does he have? What is it? Emmett. Not Emmett. Eden, what is it? It holds keys, Eden. Alright, he's a cat man. Right, we already knew this. And it's also an orange cat wearing a bow tie. It was a gift. Aw, I wanna see. That is hardly necessary. This conversation is hardly necessary. It's going on so long. I'm getting whiplash from all the characters moving on the screen. Why are we only doing one at a time right now? Like, there's too many people in the room, we might as well just switch them individually. Come on, Emmett, it's her birthday. It is quite literally not her birthday. Hey, it might be. You wouldn't want to disappoint the birthday girl now, would you? Look at this, is just become an Emmett peer protestation. This man shouldn't have agreed to come. It's only ending up bad for him. Fine. He reached into his pocket and pulled out his keys. Attached to them was a tiny crocheted kitten wearing a bow tie. Oh my god, that is so cute! It looks like King! What? It does not. It definitely does! Look at that fluffy orange hair! A coincidence then, that's all. Whatever helps you sleep at night, big guy. I don't know why I did that. I have owned this for months. It is hardly related to a person I have met in the last week. Hey, but it could be related to my aunt, who I imagine I look fucking like. But it does look like him. Also, you've probably seen my fucking baby photo. Truthfully, it is a remarkable resemblance. A fascinating observation. Now, are we going out for this not birthday, or did I come all this way for nothing? Watch yourself, I'll get you drunk. We're going. Come on, I got us a reservation at the best place in town. The only place in town, I might add. But that happened to be the Silver Oak. I'm unsurprised to see someone with such good taste already knows about Willowmist's best kept secret. I think, is it not the only restaurant here? What part of it is secret? It's like the only restaurant in town open past 6 PM. I'm with Florian. Eden here is prone to hyperbole. You should not put stock into anything he says. Then, shall we make our way there? If we are not to be late... Yeah, let's go! Are you not scared to leave now? Oh, no, there she is. What's her bit? Does she turn to smoke? You know, what's her bit? Can she come? I'm assuming so. I don't imagine they'll kill her off, but there could also be a force field that stops her from leaving. Would in fact ruin the mood of dinner tonight. Just gotta say it. Would ruin a massive mood. The group began to file towards the door, and you held it open for everyone to leave ahead of you until only one person remained. How are you feeling? Would you believe me if I said good? Is that the truth, though? He looked up at you and she then smiled, and the same bright smile as always. Fuck that one up real bad. Yes, I'm a little scared, but I'm excited too. It feels like I've never stood under the big open sky before, even if I'm sure I have. Thanks, King. For what? For coming to this town. Oh. Well, I should be the one thanking you for giving me such a warm welcome. No way! I should be thanking you! If I remembered correctly, I think you gave kind of the opposite of a warm welcome. I think I gave you the opposite of a warm welcome. Yeah, you did. Let's agree to thank each other then. Deal? Deal. Now come on, everyone's waiting. You held open the door and stepped outside first. Oh, we're about to get a cutscene. Never mind, we're outside. Never mind, we're just outside. Outside the shop, the street was quiet, there was no traffic, and the storefronts across the street were dark and lifeless. When he stepped out after you, slowly at first, her movements guided by hesitation and fear, but then quickly gave way to something brighter and bolder. As she left the doorway, she let out a gasp, her eyes fixed upon the stars above. They're beautiful. There was something in her gaze, or longing, or something else, but her expression was filled with light that you couldn't help but smile. So filled with light, by the way. The others watched on, a mix of curiosity and knowing across their faces. Florian looked up himself, but the look in his eyes was much more subdued. You are a brave soul, Lady Winona. It takes true courage to face one's fears. This is your first time leaving the store, is it not? Yeah, I guess it is. I can't think of a worse hell than being trapped in a musty old store. It's a wonder you didn't die of boredom. I think it'd be boring with Winnie around. Yeah, wow, you got me there. Oh. You walked over to Winnie, then offered her your arm. Oh, it's so cute. Ready for an adventure? This is so precious. I'm loving this. How's it gonna get derailed? I guess I am. When he took a breath, then looped her arm through yours, or at least tried to. Though neither of you could touch the other, it was a strangely comforting gesture all the same. Slowly the group set off, heading up the sidewalk as you went, when he kept glancing around, taking everything in with wide eyes. You couldn't blame her. There was a lot of new experiences waiting after all. It's so strange. I've been looking out the window every day, but nothing has ever felt as big as the world looks right now. A gentle wind blew through the street, ruffling clothes and sending leaves skittering across the pavement. You couldn't help but notice the way Winnie's hair and clothes stayed totally still. They didn't sway. Did the opposite of sway. There was no movement to her, except her steps, and she made no noise either. Hard cut to being here. My dearest friends! King, it is truly good to see you. I don't know what his voice was, that's not it. Hi Gwen, how are you? 1,000,000 times better now that I see you're here. And you've brought quite the crew with you. Half of them can't eat, but that's beside the point. We're having something of a birthday cross welcoming party tonight. How very wonderful, my friends. I will give you the finest service this humble restaurant has to offer. Thank you, Sir Quinn. We appreciate the hospitality. Lucille, you're looking positively radiant tonight, my dear. Did you do something with your hair? Lucille cracked a smile at that, a little sheepish, but her eyes seemed to sparkle in the low light. You know what? I know the ship is between him and her aunt. I could see this too, though. Perhaps it is the lack of armor that makes me look different. I find it more comfortable than expected. Well, either way, it is a pleasure to have you once again. I wouldn't be able to identify her without the armor though, right? I'm kidding. Please allow me to see you to a table. The group followed Quinn further into the open-air dining area, which was beginning to fill up with customers at this time of night. It was fortunate that Eden had thought ahead and reserved a table. Yeah, that's true, we wouldn't have all fit. How many people are there? There's us. There's Lucille, there's Florian, there's Emmett, Eden, and Winnie, right? 6. Isn't this also like the craziest situation? It is 6, right? I'm not missing it, right? 5 romantical characters then? I think that's right. Isn't that crazy? I'm sitting here with all of my potential future partners. One of them will be the chosen one. All people I've flirted with. All people have low-key confessed to and jokingly asked to marry. What a crazy, crazy group of people. Oh look, it just said it there. Your group of 6 sat down and Quinn left you menus and took drink orders. I'll switch your drink with Emmett, I fucking dare you. Give him something alcoholic. Order something alcoholic. Switch it with Emmett. How the fuck did Winnie end up next to Eden? This is weird. I thought Winnie would be next to- I thought I would be next to Eden if anyone. You know what? Emmett would have preferred me in the middle of that side. And I would have preferred it too. My boys. Those sitting across from Emmett next to Florian also peaks seating arrangement. I'm fine with this. I do respect that Lucille's just having a beer. And the 2 people that can't eat human food. I think Florian can eat. He just chooses not to. This is such a cute photo, hence why I've not just like decided to proceed with the dialogue because I'm living for very cute photo. Look at Winnie, she's so cute. And Lucille. Emmett is a giant, by the way. He's so tall. I also look kind of tall in this room. I look taller than Florian in this setting. I'm not. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, I'm gonna continue now. There we are. I didn't know you were so familiar with the owner, King. What can I say? I have a way with people. Ain't that the truth? All these people know that firsthand. That much is obvious. You all... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, yeah, this line is right there. You have all of us wrapped around your pretty little fingers. Speak for yourself, some of us are just trying to do our jobs. Perhaps that is something you should consider, Eden. Are you trying to tell me that your relationship is entirely business? Entirely? That's how an employment contract works, yes? Eden let out a laugh at that, shaking his head. You play so hard to get. I like how Eden's voice changes every time I have to say a line for him, by the way. Emmett pushed up his glasses, crossed his arms, and looked away from the table. I'm not playing anything, I am simply doing my job. If you were only doing your job, you wouldn't be sitting there right now. And that's the truth. I am simply... Look, you do need a moment, or should I start handing out earplugs? Jesus. Shut up, Florian. This is like seeing a TV drama in real life. No, he's right. I should. Oh my god, fuck me. Hold. No, he's right. We shouldn't try to have all the spotlight, and not when we have the birthday girl and king right there. You know, it dawns on me that some of us know each other better than others. Perhaps we should get a bit of ice breaking done. Like what? Exactly. Oh, I know. I saw this game in a magazine. 2 truths, 1 lie. Yes! Secrets time! Eden's eyes lit up, of course they did, except all of his I'm gonna believe are lies. Now you're speaking my language. That sounds stupid. I'm in agreement. This game is for children. Eden is on like his worst nightmare side of this table, by the way. Eden Emmett. With Eden and Winnie, he's having a hard fucking evening. Emmett would flourish with being on team with Florian and Lucille. They're at least antisocial and respectful, respectively. On the contrary, perhaps such a game would allow us to get better acquainted, though I am unfamiliar on how it is played. It's simple. You just have to state 3 things, 2 of which are true and 1 of which is a lie. Usually everyone has to guess which is which, but I think it would be more fun to leave people wondering, what do you say? You just don't want to tell any truth. Lucille made eye contact with Eden across the table, and a silent, unspoken challenge seemed to pass between them. I agree, this sounds quite interesting indeed. I am looking forward to getting to know you further, Sir Eden. Careful, beautiful people who know how to swing a sword are my weakness. Oh, never mind, you know what? I think I should have Eden and Lucille. That's a fire show. They would do so well together. Oh. Also, I kind of regret not making my MC a lady now, because that would mean 3 ladies, 3 boys. But anyway. We can be outweighed, it's fine. I'll go first. I'm so excited, Winnie, you know nothing about yourself. Do I really have to play? As it is Lady Winona's birthday and she wishes it, you must. Ugh, fine, whatever. Winnie beamed. Yay, okay, alright. 1, I'm a really good singer. 2, sometimes I randomly smell disinfectant when there isn't any. And 3, I love the ocean. What a spread of options. Now all of us will be guessing all night. Well, I know at least one of those that are true. Does she love the ocean? I think she loves the ocean, so I think the disinfectant one's a lie. That would be way funnier if that's the truth, because it's the one sense she still has. This is just stupid. You should not judge. Oh, no, that's not Winnie, that's Lucille. You know what? This is harder for my brain to like quickly change between whose voices I'm doing. You should not judge while you have not spoken your truths and lies, Sir Florian. Yeah, go next, Florian. Fine, but this is so dumb. Florian crossed his arms and leaned back, looking away. 1, I used to be a vegetarian. 2, I'm an only child. 3, someone tried to kill me once. Well, the fact that we know he has a sister means he used to be a vegetarian, which is why he probably hates the smell of blood more than the fact that it's human blood, probably. That's one of the reasons he may or may not have taken this very hard. Who the fuck tried to kill him? It wasn't me, right? I didn't try to kill him. Oh, maybe it was our aunt, actually. She might have tried to kill him. That is so true. There. Are you all happy? I'm not happy because I know which one's the lie. I know I am. Well, kinda. As long as someone didn't really try to kill you. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, they did, wouldn't they? Who knows? He just shrugged at that. I do love that we're having no internal dialogue about this conversation when we know the answer to that one especially. Seems we are all learning more about you by the moment, Sir Florian. Great, that's just what I want. Have some friends. You and Emmett need friends. Okay? Make friends tonight. Allow me to go next. I have prepared 2 truths and a lie, and I trust you will not easily be able to decipher the falsehood among them. Lucio, I barely remember the conversations we previously had, so you're probably right. Firstly, I was knighted before my 18th birthday. Secondly, the last time I saw my homeland, it was burning. And lastly, I held the crown of a fallen king for 3 days until his people could bury him. Fuck me, I don't know what the... I feel like it's the first one, right? Because I know she... Did she go to the academy when she studied to be a knight? I know she also trained when she was younger, but I don't think she... I don't know if you can be knighted before you're 18 in her universe. I can't remember. The second one seems likely because they were in the middle of war. I'm pretty sure when she got stabbed into here. And the last one I'd believe. If the last one's a lie, that's also fine. The first two are believable. They're all believable, is the problem. And all crazy. You deliver all 3 with such confidence that I suspect they're all technically true and the lie is in the schematics. Let's see, that's me too. Also, that's not schematics, the semantics. I feel that too, Emmett. You do not seem like the kind of person to lie otherwise. Now you're getting into it. Emmett pushed his glasses up again. Yes, please, Emmett, I need to know, I need details, Emmett. Facts, cold hard facts and details about your life. Here we go. Emmett pushed his glasses up again, then tapped his finger against the table thoughtfully. I suspect you were knighted on your birthday. Oh, never mind, he's on about this still. I think you probably did hold someone's crown, but it was for more than 3 days. Ooh, or Lucy was still there after her hometown stopped burning. Look what you've done. We're not supposed to be guessing. You're quite good at the game, Lucille. Thank you, Sir Eden. Just Eden is fine, you know? Aren't we friends? Nope. Sir Eden. I suppose I'll go next. Only to get it over and done with. I hate you, by the way. I hate you for pointing it out, because it's the one thing that plagues me the most, because I feel like it pertains to this man's secret. Why the fuck does he have a pink stripe in his hair? I hate him. I hate him for not giving me nearly enough details. Ah. The pink hair, no, not the pink hair, could have worked. The pink in my hair is natural. I grew up a town over from Willowmist. I've never had a cavity. I too have never had one. Me and you for reals. I'm pretty sure the first one's true. Therefore, I don't give a shit. These are boring. I've got no new information. There isn't a teeth demon that I know of. He's the tooth fairy, never mind. Figured it out. Does that suffice? This is more than I've got out of you all week. I told you I have no interest in personal relationships, but I do. That one's definitely the lie. I'm with you, Eden. It wasn't a part of the game. But it is a lie. I have a sneaking suspicion you might actually like us. Some of us, at least. You're not fucking you. Huh. Not you at the very least. But me! What about King? I clicked off. I was so close to exiting out of this game. I would have screamed, by the way. I don't know if I just skipped a piece of dialogue. I might have. I find King tolerable in a business sense, easy to deal with than Miss Marigold, that's for certain. Tolerable. There, King. That's pretty much a marriage proposal coming from him. I am already regretting coming here. So was Florian. There is no need to have regrets, Sir Emmett. It is in the company of comrades that even the most hardened hearts soften. Get him. You're not helping, Lucille. On the contrary, I believe I am offering him a valuable opportunity for introspection. Translation, you're stuck with us, Emmett. I think I need no breaks. Food here? Drink? Then rejoice, my friends, for your wish is my command. Yeah, quit. Oh, please don't give alcohol to him. And I'm like on his side for like his sake, right? Quinn sit down drinks all around the table, a wide smile on his face before pulling out a small notepad and taking your orders. You watched as everyone ordered minus Willowmist before it stopped at Florian. I'm not really. Get out of here. You're not allowed to say that to my man. We can cover him. We'll say we're splitting. Mans don't eat. I guess like he said that his favorites don't hit, but he didn't say he can't eat. So maybe he can still just like eat for fun, I guess. Might not taste the same. I don't know. Guess we're about to fucking find out. No peer pressure on my friends though, Eden. Go on, Florian, it's my treat. Actually, we were planning to share something, weren't we? I fucking told you that's the best lie you can come up with in the situation. Covered. That's what I would have said. Get him out of the situation. Were we? Yeah, remember when could we get the pasta for 2? Fantastic taste. I would expect nothing less from my wondrous Sylvie's relative. Ah, she adored my pasta. How I miss her. She'll be back soon enough. I'm sure she misses you too. One smiled a little wistfully. Your words warm my heart, but come, we should not waste a moment. To the kitchen. When left once more, and the chatter slowly resumed, Eden and Emmett started bickering about something or another, while Lucille stood him again, showing off some stances and sword swings to Winnie. So it's me and Florian get to have a cute moment. Then I guess Florian, however, lightly pulled up. Florian, however, lightly pulled on your sleeve. Oh, that's so cute. Always so cute. Hey, thanks for that. I mean, I appreciate it, I guess. Hey, I invited you out. I'm gonna cover for you. So we have 2 people who don't eat at this table. You'll have to pass me pasta under the table now. I probably should have picked something you eat with your hands. I could just start filling your pockets with it. Please don't. Pocket pasta is the best kind. Oh. Oh, how I love this child. He's a cutie. You can be flustered by his cute little laugh. God, you're stupid. Aw. But thanks. King. Yes, Winnie? You haven't had your turn yet. Oh my god, right, everyone else would. Neither is Eden. Shut the fuck up. Well, if I remember correctly, neither has Eden. Then I suppose I should have a turn. I'll have to save the best for last, Let's see. I bet all of these are lies, by the way. I fucking bet. Also, I blacked out. I don't remember how come. We just had it. I don't remember the conversation we had with him. I had a lovely childhood. I was born in the most beautiful garden in the world that you'd never find on any map. And I've read over 10,000 books, though I can't tell you what any of them were called. 10,000 books and no titles of note. That is most peculiar. Doesn't an average person read like 700 books in their lifetime? I haven't read any. We have a book club, Winnie. You don't count. Maybe they were boring books. Even boring books have titles, for getting every single one is statistically impressive, I suppose. I've always loved being statistically impressive. And what kind of garden are we talking about? Tulips? Oh, are you a man-eating tulip person? What the fuck is happening to Winnie? Oh my god, what is the word? Oh my god, what is it called? Oh fuck, it's gone. What is it called? What is the man-eating plant called? It's like right there. We make this joke so much in my household, like I don't remember. What is it called? God. I'm gonna remember like half an hour and be pissed. I could be. What do you think? I think everything was a fucking lie. Bold-faced lie, you bitch. I don't know, you're all so mysterious. I guess I'll have to leave you all wondering then. I'm far more interested in what our new friend here has to share. What am I gonna share? Ooh, a little old me. Don't play coy. You've been dodging the spotlight all evening. Maybe I just enjoy listening to all of you. I gotta get dirt on some of you. If I had to play this stupid game, so do you. Or... oh, that's not how that sentence was. Of us all, you are the one shrouded in the deepest mystery. Yeah, because you've all known me a max of 7 days. Between 1 to 7 days you've all known me. Am I? I think I've been pretty open with you all. Perhaps too open. I am, and if you let me come into your house, we would have been a done deal. I'm kidding. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, I get to pick. I never learned to ride a bike. I've been struck by lightning once. I used to write letters to the moon. Oh my god, that's too cute, actually. The struck by lightning one is pretty dope, though. I'm gonna say this one because it's too cute. I used to write letters to the moon as a kid. I never did get a response. That would explain a lot about you, actually. Damn for you. It does though, right? Well, I think that's adorable. I bet the moon read every single one and just didn't know how to write back. That's what my mom used to say too. Speaking of the truth, I saw someone talking to a bird out their window once. I name every mug I own. I got fired from a job for being too good at it. This one's the funny one. I got fired from a job for being too good at it. Apparently when you make your manager look bad by doing twice the work in half the time, that's a problem. But hey, I did get a coupon for a smoothie on the way out. This one I bet Emmett's gonna respond to. What flavor smoothie did you get? Smoothie? None. It was sadly expired. Whoa, that's like the icing on the cake. No Emmett? Oh my god. Such an injustice would not stand in my homeland. You would have been granted a feast in your honor. Alas, all I feasted on was the sweet, sweet taste of corporate betrayal. Like a lie. I graduated top of my class. I once got engaged by accident. I failed my driving test 3 times before passing. I'm gonna say this because it's way too funny. In relation to the fact that everyone would believe it based on how much we've been throwing marriage around this whole like past 2 days. I once got engaged by accident. What? It's true. I thought it was a joke. Apparently it wasn't. Were there not vows exchanged? A dowry discussion? I ran for the hills before that happened. Changed my number, moved apartments, you know the drill. That's me. That's me. Fuck that, I'm out. No, I don't think we do. Me and this man's spiritually aligned, like for real. Bon appetit, I hope you're all hungry. Gwen placed a large bowl of pasta between you and Florian and everyone else's dishes in front of them. The smell made your stomach growl. You were really starting to miss proper food, with all the snacks and sandwiches you've been living off of. Thanks, Gwen. It smells amazing. It is my pleasure, King. Please eat to your heart's content. That I fucking will. Oh, I wanted to tell you my aunt sent me a letter. Ah, the apple of my eye, muse of my culinary creativity, the light of my life. How is she? Doing good, I think. She said to say she thinks of you often. You did? Quinn paused just for a second, long enough for you to catch the flicker of something soft in his expression, like the sun breaking through a cloud. Aww. Aww. Well, goodness, He cleared his throat and quickly turned back to the table, fussing with a napkin that didn't need adjusting. Be still, my beating heart. To be thought of by such a luminous soul, what a treasure. Oh. You must tell her the feeling is mutual, no stronger than mutual, mutual squared. I'd love to, but she still hasn't given me any way to contact her. I'm sure she knows that. She remains as mysterious as ever. That is my Sylvie. Oh, hello, Eden. I didn't realize you two had a relationship like that. How long have you been together? Together? No, you misunderstand. Quinn chuckled a little wistfully, folding his hands over his heart. We are not lovers, my friend. We are not anything so easily named. Sylvie is the kind of woman whose presence alone is enough to change a man. I have loved her in my own way for years, and if all I am permitted is a place in her story, no matter how small, then I consider myself blessed. So, you wouldn't want anything more? What if she wanted more? Quinn's smile faltered just slightly, his gaze turning distant for a moment before he answered. Then it would be the greatest honor of my life. Oh, I love Quinn. His words were quieter than usual. Then, with a soft laugh, he shook himself free of the mood, his usual flamboyance returning like a well-worn coat. But whether such a day comes to pass or not, I am content to cheer from the sidelines, to cook, to fuss, to write odes to her magnificence. That's not the word, but anyway. And the mood strikes me, which is often. You're kind of a hopeless romantic, huh? Hopeless never. I remain full of hope, overflowing with it in fact. And now I am passing that hope on to you. Eat, drink, and enjoy your evening amongst friends. Those evenings are the finest ones. Spoken like a true gentleman. Quinn bowed and left, and conversation quickly returned. There were 6 people around a table. Yeah, Sish. Oh, we're back. Oh, I can't believe you actually just came out and asked him that. Why not? Love is a subject I'm fascinated by. I mean, I thought it was pretty well known that he's head over heels for her. It's news to me. That was my voice. Florian picked up a fork of pasta and blew on it, though didn't move it to his mouth. Eat it off his fork, I'm kidding. I mean, I think he asked her to marry him like 20 years ago. Wait, what? Seriously? This gets more juicy by the second. Though Quinn's devotion is most admirable, to love so fiercely, yet ask for nothing in return. It is the kind of a loyalty spoken of in old songs and battle odes. That was oaths, by the way, not odes. Lucille sat straighter, hands resting on her lap as she gazed towards Quinn, who was already laughing at another table and setting down drinks. In my homeland, we are taught that devotion is not measured by its rewards, but by its endurance. To love without expectation is the purest form of loyalty. We speak vows not to be returned, but to be upheld. If one's heart is true, it does not waver, even in silence. You're gonna make me cry, Lucy. The way you talk is so beautiful. You really do have a way with words. You'd make a good poet, Lucille. It's beautiful, sure, but isn't it a little tragic, too? The group looked towards Eden, who leaned back slightly, fingers all loosely resting around the stem of his glass. All that loyalty, all that devotion, and what it was never returned. It's left for someone like that? What's left for someone like that? Fuck me, I can't read. Did you not listen to a word he said? Not everything is about what you get back. Some people love in quiet ways. Through actions, stability? I guess, actually. Did I not flub that? Stability, there you go, not stability. Stability, showing up. There's value in loving someone without expecting something in return. You just don't understand it. What makes you so sure I don't? Because you asked that question. Because everything you say about love sounds like a transaction. You offer your heart and expect someone to take it. That's not connection, that's a contract. And what would you know about it, Mr. I don't need anyone? More than you at the very least. Okay, whoa. I thought we were playing party games, not starting in a courtroom drama about the ethics of love. King is correct. We would do well not to pry into Sir Quinn and Lady Sylvie's private matters. Even the purest intentions may bruise where they mean to heal, and I would not like to see Sir Quinn hurt by our words. You're right, of course. My apologies. Still, I enjoyed the conversation. Hearing everyone's views is enlightening. Is it werewolf boy? He's a werewolf still, right? Like, sorry, my voice peaks so hard for that. I didn't grow up around people with opinions that weren't handed to them. What? I didn't grow up around people with opinions that weren't handed to them. Interesting lore drop there. So hearing all of you speak so freely, even when we disagree, it's kind of refreshing. Though if you ever want to have a less existential discussion about love, King, I'm always happy to offer my services as a test subject. Oh, in the name of science? Naturally, controlled environment, one-on-one observations, lots of long walks and meaningful glances. All the good stuff. I don't know why I'm turning him into Ronan, by the way. I'm slowly but like surely progressing more to like a Ronan-esque voice. All very official, wouldn't you say? You are incorrigible. Fuck me. How did I flub that one? Ugh, just shut up and eat already. You're all just jealous of our blossoming relationship. I'm not gonna let you steal my favorite manager away from me. Yes, take care with your words, Sir Eden, for I am sworn to protect a king from anything that means harm. This is somehow the best and worst dinner I've ever been to. I can't help but agree. Aww. Never reached out to the glass to the left of his plate. Oh no, it's gonna be Eden's cup, isn't it? It wouldn't make any sense, but also maybe Gwen might have given him alcohol. I foresee this happening, by the way. I foresee it being alcohol. Do I get to snatch it from him? That'd be great. Emma reached out to the glass to the left of his plate, lifting it for a quick sip. Emma, that's not— Yeah, I fucking knew it. Too late. Emma had already taken a mouthful, pausing as the taste hit him. He slowly set the glass down, blinking once. I'm so sorry, Emmett. Your drink. Oh, it was my drink. I knew it was Edith's. Oh my god, I knew. Why is it on his left? How did your— Should have been on his right. Anyway. Am I being backwards? I didn't realize we were close enough to share. I'm honored, Emmett. You switched the drinks. No one switched anything. You grabbed it yourself. Oh, here we go. Then we can offer to take him home from this poor dinner party where he's about to be fucking smashed. He's a fucking baby. Is Sir Emmett quite alright? You stared down at your glass in betrayal, then turned to— Oh, he stared down at the glass in betrayal, then turned to you, squinting slightly. You're blurry. Maybe you should just— Wait, Emmett, are you drunk? After just once— This is not information we needed Eden knowing. After just one sip, I didn't realize you had such a cute side. Shut up, Eden. You talk too much and no one likes you. Fucking tell him, Emmett. Oh, you're an honest drunk. You've gained a new charm point in my eyes. Eden, are you gonna go cry yourself to sleep tonight? Please stop speaking to me. And you, why are you sitting there? He looked towards you now, elbow on the table, face resting in his hand. Please don't say something you're gonna regret tomorrow. Please, for the love of God, I don't want to be flustered tonight. Am I sitting here? To eat dinner. That's what you usually do at a restaurant, I think. If he points to Eden's seat, I'm gonna be like, valid. If he points to his lap, I'm gonna be like, also valid. I'm kidding. Why aren't you sitting here? Yes, I knew it was Eden's seat. Emmett nodded his head towards Eden's seat, because sitting in front of you is a way better view. Do you want to sit next to me or something? Oh man, if I could eat popcorn, I would so be eating popcorn right now. I had not known Sir Emmett held such strong opinions about seating arrangements. But what if I do? Is that a crime? Not the last time I checked. What? You don't want to sit next to me? No. It's such a good note. Also, this is a great face. This is a great Emmett face. I need this face forever. Your personality is exhausting and you flirt with everyone. He's valid. I don't flirt with everyone, in fact. I think I've been decidedly unflirty tonight. You were flirting with me like 4 seconds ago. You flirt with King. Oh, were you jealous? Be jealous. I want you to be jealous. Emmett, maybe it's time to please just like launch over the table and stop him from speaking. Eden, stop it. Eden, he's not gonna see me for like a month after this. He's gonna be too embarrassed. Actually, no, he probably won't remember. He didn't remember the last time. He won't remember this. Go for it, Eden. Do I? Constantly and poorly, I might add. How would you flirt with me, son? You seem oddly concerned about where King's attention goes for someone who doesn't care about anyone. I never said I didn't care about anyone. I'm just selective. Selective, huh? Yes, very. I only show up- Yes, very. I only showed up tonight because someone keeps getting dragged into nonsense and I have to keep an eye on them. Who, me? This little old guy over here? No, the other new antique store manager in town. Of course I mean you. Ooh, he's like a clingy cat that pretends to hate you but actually loves you and wants to sit on your keyboard while you work. When you call that a tsundere? And yes. Yes he is. That is so specific. You can't talk. You are also a tsundere. My 2 little cats. Little kitty cats. That's a fire. That should be a 4-word full stop. Kidding. I guess Eden doesn't have to. Sorry. I never pegged you for the possessive. No, okay. I probably would have made it. I never pegged you for the possessive. But why do I keep stuttering possessive? I never pegged you for the possessive type. What do you think I'm going to do? Bite him? Yes, I do think that. Werewolf boy. Knowing you, probably. You need not worry, no one is getting bitten on my watch, Sir Emmett. About that, Lucille, about that. Last night was wild. Yeah. He and Florian look at each other. To be fair, he didn't. That's just very fucking close. Very close, and I would have let it happen. If it was me. Anyway. No one's going to bite me, but I might bite you. Not unless you say please, at least. You are not helping. Please keep your mouth to yourself, Sir Emmett, lest you lose it. Yes, Lucille. lose my mouth. Alright, I'll be good. I need that. I doubt it. King, you should come sit next to me for your safety. That's also therefore next to Emmett. What, next to Eden? That's a little hard when I'm sharing dinner with Florian, don't you think? You can share mine. Oh. I gotta say, God, I can't resist it. Also, he might say yes because he's fucking plastic. That's a kind offer, but that depends. Will you feed me? If I say Here we go. Everyone at this table just like watching in awe of what's about to happen. There was a pause, half the table watching, half of it holding in laughter before Emmett, entirely without hesitation, lifted his fork with the most absurd seriousness imaginable. Then, say it. Can you do that to me in the bedroom? I'm kidding, I'm not. Emmett's great, I love Emmett. Do it. What a legend. The floor slipped past your lips. It was a simple gesture, but something about the way his eyes were on you and the look in them was strangely intimate. Oh my gosh, she actually did it. I'm winning. Well, that's pretty good. I'll have to... Oh, that's pretty good. I'll have to try it next time. But I think I'll stay here and finish my meal. Hey, think about it like this. You can keep a better eye on Eden if you're sitting together. Reduced to a third wheel, it seems. I'll have to step up my game. Hey, Emmett, I had a question. Why do you stop by the store so much these days? Winnie, you are taking advantage of this man's drunkenness, and I'm all for it. He's helping me with... I know, all the boring numbers and stuff, but it's not just that, is it? I love her so much. It's part of my job. I'm ensuring the transition is smooth and that King isn't unintentionally ruining the store's finances. Come on, Emmett, just admit it, you're hovering. Someone is outside my room. Freaked me out. It's a real person, so it's fine. It is not dishonorable to show concern for one's companions. Are you checking in on me? Of course I am. He cleared his throat, adjusting his glasses. You were suddenly dropped into your role with little warning in this town of all places. Monitoring your adjustment is prudent. Aw, he's worried about you. That's very sweet, Emmett. Thank you. I'll have to remind you of this entire conversation tomorrow. Psst, you owe me $5, Florian. Ugh, once again, what does a ghost even need $5 for? Well, go on, what bet? What bet at my expense did you make this time? I bet that Emmett had a soft spot for you. I mean, he'd never stop by so much when Sylvie was around. You picked up the last of the pasta. How did you fucking eat that much pasta? You picked up the last of the pasta on your fork. Already full to bursting. Apparently eating a pasta for two all by yourself was difficult work. So fortunately no one else had seemed to notice Florian's lack of eating. Don't worry, your pockets are full of fucking spaghetti. I don't know what type of pasta it is, I just made an assumption, I don't know why. Considering I was imagining it to be probably a cream pasta, why would that be with spaghetti? I think it's because I'm having spaghetti tomorrow, that's what that was. When he hovered over towards Emmett, poking fun while he attempted to swat her away unsuccessfully, Eden and Lucille were engaged in a lively conversation about something or another, and for a moment you felt at peace. And then Florian interrupted again. It was strange, you hadn't known anyone here for longer than a week, and yet here you all were, talking, laughing, having dinner together like you'd known each other all your lives. Don't know why I started so much. It was a feeling you'd never felt before, not even back home. The closest you'd ever come was the nights you'd stay up playing video games with your friends over voice chat. And even then, there was a distance between you, a separation in place. Here though, it was different. Even when Emmett and Eden were arguing, there was something comforting about the knowledge that they were right beside you, a mere arm lengths away. You leaned back, fork resting against your plate. Your stomach was full, your heart a little more so. Okay, new bets. Are you gonna bet who I end up with? No, I keep losing bets with you and I don't want to do them anymore. Psst, wrong answer. No, it's bzz, wrong answer. Okay, here it is. I bet Lucille could out-eat Florian and Emmett and Eden in a pie eating contest if she wanted to. Is there a pie eating contest coming up I haven't heard about? Well, no, but we could always organize one. I'll pass. That is not a wager I would wish to entertain, Lady Winona, but I am flattered by your confidence in my constitution. Lucille gave a quiet laugh and dabbed at the corner of her mouth with a napkin. This evening has been most enjoyable. In my kingdom, feasts are often accompanied by political tension and hidden motives. There is laughter, companionship, and light-hearted debate, I must confess. It is refreshing. I'm glad you think so. Same, I haven't had this much fun in forever. I wish every day was like this. You'd get bored of me eventually. Impossible, I could never get bored of you. It's true. You have a natural draw to you that's hard to resist. You think everyone's hard to resist? What can I say? I'm a lover. Ew. Anyway, are we done here? It's probably about time I dragged our favourite accountant home before he regrets the night any more than he already will. Don't worry, tonight's on me. Eden stood and tracked down Quinn, leaving the rest of the table to gather themselves and stand up as well. As you all did, Eden returned, followed by a beaming Quinn, who seemed positively ecstatic at the sight of all the empty plates left behind. Did you enjoy your meal, my friends? It was wonderful once again. You'll have to give me some pointers one day. I've never had cooking like yours. For you, absolutely. You know, much of the flavour comes from growing our own produce. Why, we have a beautiful harvest of carrots just the other day. He grows and stuff, cute. I shall drop some by for you to have some time. Yes? I don't know why I couldn't comprehend that sentence, but sure. Oh, Quinn, you don't have to do that. It would be my pleasure. Plus, to be perfectly honest, I have far more than I need. You, my dear, would be doing me a great favour. Well, in that case, I'd love some. Thank you again. Wonderful, wonderful. I'll drop by sometime next week, if I can. Quinn smiled, eyes crinkling, then after bidding everyone a good evening, he disappeared back inside the restaurant. Back down the street we go. With that, it was time to head home. Your group found your way back to the road, said your goodbyes and happy birthdays, and you turned back towards the direction of the antique store before stopping in your tracks. Someone else came up beside you. Winnie? Oh no, it's Florian again. Why are you being cut off? What are we doing here? You're not that tall, son. Are you coming to stay the night? It's like half a joke. What does he want? Empty my pockets full of pasta. Hey. Hey, did you miss me already? Hardly. Damn. Look, fuck me, how many times do I have to say thank you today? I wouldn't complain about one more time. Are you that desperate for validation? Yes. It helps boost my ego. Thanks for earlier for not just kicking me out for the pasta. The pasta was entirely selfish of me. I was just really hungry. Can you just accept my gratitude? I'm not good at this kind of stuff. Talking, feelings, whatever. Well, for someone not good at this kind of stuff, you're doing a pretty fine job. That was, I mean, pretty terrible overall, but not as terrible as it could have been. That sounds like high praise coming from you. Is my company so bad? No. I mean, it's whatever. God, what am I trying to say? Look, I don't really do this whole people thing, even before, but I didn't hate this. Hate being with you or with everyone else. You and Emma both. For the first time in a long time, I felt like a normal person. Normal is nice, but I'm here for you. Thank you for coming, Florian, really. No, why would I pick that over this option? Normal is nice, but I'm here for you. Whether you're feeling normal or strange or like you want to bite me, you know, you shouldn't say that so casually. I'll get the wrong idea. Hey, I might get a kick out of it. What? That I wouldn't mind? I knew this conversation was gonna happen eventually. You're insane. Maybe, but you're still talking to me, so what does that make you? Even worse, probably. Just what I need, another problem. I'd say we make a pretty good match, really. Don't say things like that. Why not? Because I'll start to believe you. He didn't look at you as he said it, but his voice was quiet, genuine, like the words had slipped out before he could stop them. Oh, my heart. And I don't know what I'd do with that. I'm gonna go. See you tomorrow. You better. Oh. We was winning, by the way, because we live in the same house. He hesitated just for a moment before he turned and slipped away into the night. Oh my god, Barnabas is at home, by the way. Oh, Barnabas is at home. Oh, we're gonna have to talk to him again. Might have to cut this episode again. It's getting closer to 2 hours. You were searching around in your pocket for your keys when you heard the sound of footsteps against gravel. So not Winnie, because she doesn't make footsteps. Who the fuck is here? Who is this odd man? Oh, by the way, this is so Eden, right? Hold. I fucking don't remember where settings are in this. Hold on. I can't believe you can look at this, by the way. How do you look at the people? I can't remember. I can't remember. People. How do you look at the people? Aha, there we go. Where is he? Like, maybe, I'm pretty sure, right? There's a 50% chance it's not. And it's just the style that the people have drawn him. But like, it is, right? But why would he be here? Working late. Why'd you drop the keys? The keys dropped out of your hand and fell to the ground. It could also be his brother, let's all be real. He could just be related to Eden. I'll keep a footnote in that. It does give werewolf vibes as well. Open your mouth, well, let me see if you have fangs. The keys dropped out of your hand and fell to the ground as your eyes peered through the darkness to notice someone leaning against the wall a few feet away from you. His red hair was framed with black tips and his eyes were dark, his expression unreadable under the night sky. Hidden behind his hair was a black tattoo wrapping itself around his throat. My bad, didn't mean to startle you. A place like this, thought it'd be closed by now. I can't say I know many stores open this time of night around here. Is there something I can help you with? Maybe, maybe not. I suppose we'll have to work it out together, eh? This your place? Oh my god. Kind of. I'm just looking after it. It belongs to my aunt, actually. Oh, I don't like that you know her. Also, what is this face? Sylvie Marigold, right? Pretty famous around here. That's an impressive family tree, if I've ever seen one. You know her then? He tilted his head, eyes narrowing slightly. In passing. It's hard not to, really. She collects attention in a town like this. What the fuck are you? I hadn't heard she was leaving town. Well, I guess she doesn't owe anyone an explanation. She'll be back soon enough, anyway. No, I suppose she doesn't. It does make me curious, though. Leaving so suddenly does feel a lot like running, don't you think? Maybe she just needed a holiday. Maybe. Either way, you're not what I expected to find. What were you expecting? Hard to say. I'm guessing not Eden at this point, by the way. But I imagine we'll both find out soon enough. Then he smiled. He couldn't tell if it was cold or warm. Well, don't let me keep you. He stepped aside, gesturing towards the door. Want to be the reason you missed curfew? As you bent down to pick up your keys, you felt his eyes on you. Not necessarily threatening, but there nonetheless. Just so you know, I happen to know someone who's very curious about you. Yeah? Should I be flattered or concerned? Maybe both. Well, I'm sure we'll be seeing each other around, King Marigold. He turns, hands in his pockets, already walking away. Hey, what's your name? Heyo. Don't forget it, alright? Not Eden. You hurried inside and locked the door behind you. Aw. Hey Barney, how you been? Well, I say, here I am, a humble spellbook, patiently awaiting their master for our promised training session, only to be abandoned, left to wither all day in this dusty room. I'm not surprised, master, just disappointed. Barney! Listen, our lesson might need to be put on hold just a little bit longer. I bumped into someone outside. I suggest watching where you're going then, master. It takes no magical prowess to... So you should be able to manage that, I assure you. He knew my name, my aunt's too. Said he was just curious, but something felt off. Did he reek of sulphur? Speaking cryptic riddles, glow ominously. I do hope he wasn't glowing, master. Strangers who glow are never up to anything good. I don't think he was glowing. What? No, nothing like that. He just had red and black hair. Dressed kinda cool, I suppose. Black tattoo on his neck. He said his name was Kale. Kale, you say? Yeah, does that mean something to you? Kale, a tattoo on his neck, stars above. Where have I heard that name before? Oh no, maybe he is thinking, or maybe I can't tell if he's thinking or if he's fucking pulling out chain again. He cleared his throat very deliberately. Well, I would never jump to conclusions without proper research. That would be terribly unprofessional of me. However, I may need to consult my appendix on suspicious persons, errant entities, and known troublemakers. It's a rather long list, you understand. Well, thank you for that, I think. Of course, it is my pleasure, master. It seems our lesson will once again be put on hold. Please do try not to suddenly combust or otherwise harm yourself in the meantime. I would hate to be placed back on a shelf waiting for the next terrible spellcaster to come my way. I'll do my best not to combust. That is bare minimum effort, master, but I suppose I'll take it. You smiled faintly and moved to replace your day clothes with your pajamas, the quiet of your apartment settling around you like a familiar quilt. Barnabas drifted lazily to your desk, muttering something about cross-referencing character flaws. You decided it was best to leave him be. Of what you knew of him, he sometimes needed time to mutter strangely to himself. Me too. You turned towards the window, your reflection soft against the darkened glass. Outside, the town of Willowmist slept, quiet and calm, and just a little strange. If you see Kale outside that window, please run. And tomorrow you'd open the shop again, and maybe learn a spell, maybe meet someone new. How many more people are in this town? But tonight, for now, you were home. Please do not wake up in the middle of the night. Please just go to the next day. Fuck me. What is this? Oh my god, is this the end? Oh my god, we found the end of the demo. Oh my fucking god. This is a lot of people, by the way. Hey Florian, how you been? Get out of here. Oh my god. I forgot. Hang on.
They tell me of the choices and the taste I have in store. Every antique has a secret, every trinket has a tale. Every person has a story that is waiting to unveil. Something in me feels aware that there's this untold magic in.
Look at all these milks, hold on. Is that Milo? Did I say Milo? Sleepy Sheepy. There's a Sunday face in there too. Misty Zombie! And you! Thank you for playing the demo for the Willowmist Emporium Antiques and Curiosities. Thank you for making it. Ah, we hope you enjoyed the first week of the game. It is the first week. Please consider wishlisting the game on Steam if you haven't done so yet. Oh, the song stopped and I was kind of upset. Oh, there you have it. We finished. Oh, I'm sad. I'm so sad because there's no expected delivery date. I'm so sad. I'm so sad for this to be the end. Oh my god. Thank you all for joining us on this journey. Oh, we still don't know what Emmett is. Oh my fucking god. We don't know who Kale is. We don't know what Emmett is. I'm so excited. I hope this game comes out like soon. Tomorrow would be ideal. Just kidding. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if it came out tomorrow? It won't. I hope it comes out like this year, next year-ish, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm so sad already. I'm so sad it's done. Oh. Does mean I can sub something new into the slot though, which is exciting. Considering I do have plenty of other things to sub into the slot. I have so many things to sub into the slot. I have so many things. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, when something new will be in the slot. Bye bye for now. Peace out everyone. Bye.